so excited to talk to you about physics today. In my years of teaching physics, I've come to notice that a good number of students do not really have a liking for the subject physics. Some see it as a subject that is abstract, some see it as a subject that is too techy, some say it is too mathematical, some see it as a concept that is just too difficult for anybody to understand. They have their words and their terms they use to describe it, and this was a source of concern and worry to me until I came up with a method of teaching physics that has been really, really helpful to these students. What did I do? I came up with unconventional, non-routine methods of teaching physics. I try to relate physics to things they already know, things they see in their homes, things they see while they walk along the streets, and we bring these things to physics, and they get to appreciate physics more. And that's what we'll be doing in these videos that will be coming out, aside this very one that we just introduced the subject physics. So without much wasting of time, we'll start off by trying to know what physics is. To understand what physics is, it is important we also know what science is, and by extension what matter is. Science is a systematic or step-by-step study of the world around us. Matter in itself is anything that has mass and occupies space. So invariably, science studies matter. Now, there are three main branches of science. There are three main branches of science. The three main branches of science are physics, chemistry, and biology. We'll start off with the one at the bottom, which is biology. In its simplest term, biology is the study of life. Chemistry, on the other hand, is the study of the composition, properties, and uses of matter. Physics can be defined as the branch of science that deals with the study of matter and energy and the interactions or interrelationships between them. I'm trying to use this marker pen to explain further these three branches of science. If this marker pen is given to you, a biologist, he may have little or nothing to say about it because he does not have life in it. But if you give this to a chemist, the chemist will examine it by telling you what and what was put together before this marker was produced, which is the composition. He will also go ahead to tell you about the properties. Properties include if this is subjected to heat, what will happen to it? Will it remain the way it is, or there will be a change in shape and form? But if you give this to a physicist, he may not be too concerned about the properties and the composition. The physicist is much more concerned about the motion and the energy. So, for example, if I throw this up, how many seconds did it take in leaving my hand and the point it go to in the air? Why did it stop at that particular point? Why did it not continue in the air? What energy was expended in moving from my hand to the point where it got to in the air? So this is what physicists do. They are much more concerned about the energy and the motion of objects or things around us. Now, we will go proper into physics. Having defined what physics is, the next thing we will now look at is the various branches we have in physics. Physics is divided into several branches. The first branch we have there is mechanics. Mechanics is the study of motion and the forces that causes motion. The other branch of physics is acoustics. Acoustics is the study of sound and the energy that relates to sound as well too. Astronomy has to do with the study of objects you have outside space. Optics is the study of light and energy related to it. Thermodynamics is the study of heat and energy and the interrelationship between them. Electricity is the study of electric charges and the energy that is derivable from these electric charges. Electromagnetism is the study of electricity and magnetism and the interrelationship between them. Atomic physics has to do with the study of the properties, the composition of the nuclei particles, the particles that make up the atom. Plasma physics has to do with the study of highly ionized atoms. Biophysics is using physics concept to describe or explain biological phenomena. While quantum mechanics has to do with quantization of energy, there we'll also be looking at uncertainty principle, etc. So we will be picking each of these topics and be treating them in detail in subsequent videos. If you like the explanation that is being given concerning this introductory part of Physics Simplified, you can make your comment at the comment section. You can share and like as well too. Thank you.